Mid-August. It was the peak of summer, and the sweltering sun was beating down on the residents of Trista. After returning from Heimdall, we were given a whopping 5-day summer vacation before the school year resumed. Turns out, Thor sticks to its military roots, only granting extended vacations to students over the New Year's holiday. However, nobles are allowed to visit home, ostensibly to give them time to become familiar with their family's holdings. And, as you might expect, that meant most students from classes 1 and 2 spent summer away from Trista. Meanwhile, classes 3 through 5 were stuck on campus, envying the nobility as they studied and trained as usual. The other members of Class 7 and I chose to stay in Trista as well, facing the heat with our fellow students.
It's so hot. I'm dying in here. I'm sick of this heat already. Talking about it is making me feel even hotter. The academy should install an orbital air conditioner. At least then it'd be a little easier to cope. An orbital air conditioner? What is that? Well, it's this device that blows out cold air to help regulate a room's temperature. Maybe it'd help if you think of it as the opposite of a stove. Wow, that sounds kind of wizardry. I've heard of them, but aren't they supposed to be prohibitively expensive? Only the most modern buildings seem able to afford them. Do you have one in your home? Well, there's one in the Rhineford Company's corporate headquarters, yeah. It'd be nice if my mother could spare one, for the academies that she sits on the board of directors for. Seems a bit much to hope for. This is a military academy, so I doubt we can expect to be indulged quite that much. Still, a machine that can help us keep cool in the summer, whoever first invented that should get a medal. I'll admit, the summer heat is here is more difficult to cope with than in Le Grab. But as long as I think of it as another part of my training, it doesn't bother me all that much. Brehard gets similar summer heat waves, but there's usually a breeze blowing in from the canyon at this time of year. That does make summers a bit easier to manage. My hometown's up in the mountains, so it's pretty cool even around this time of year. Actually, now that you mention it, I would have thought you three would have gone back home for the summer being nobles and all. You were given permission, weren't you? If everyone else was going home, I would have considered it. But in the end, I decided against it. I mean, it wasn't all that long ago I got to see Elise. Maybe next year. I came here to train. Until I feel like I've made significant progress, I have no intention of returning home. Some of you saw my father's mansion. You think I'd go back to a place like that willingly? I'd much rather stay here and take my chances with heat stroke. You're really that uncomfortable at home, huh? Still, as hot as it is, there's a lot going on right now. I doubt all the people heading to that conference at the end of the month have much time to be worrying about the heat. You make a good point. You're talking about that West Zumeria trade conference, right? That's the one. There's never been an international conference on that scale before, at least not in modern times. Mayor Dieter Kroos, who also happens to be the International Bank of Crossbell's CEO, was the one who first proposed it. I've heard that Prince Oliver will be attending on behalf of His Majesty the Emperor, and Chancellor Osborne is supposed to be attending too. Seems crazy to think we met them both just a few weeks ago. The Chancellor in particular was a pretty intimidating figure. Seems like a big scary monster. I've heard he served in the Imperial Army before becoming a politician. Then 11 years ago, His Majesty entrusted him with the position of Chancellor. Supposedly, the full 70% of the Imperial Army is under his jurisdiction. His real fame comes from establishing most of the nation's railway network centered on the capital. Though he's also been responsible for annexing several smaller countries and independent states around Erebonia. I believe those all took place without any bloodshed, though, at least as far as I'm aware. I wouldn't put too much stock into what he's selling. Military spending in this country has increased exponentially since he took up his position as Chancellor. And that's only possible thanks to the tax revenue he gleaned from the people of Heimdall and those annexed nations. Well, he was the one who ordered the construction of those 2 railway guns they've got pointed at Crossbell, too. At one point, Erebonia was on the verge of a full-scale war with Calvard because of those things. Oh yeah, I heard about that. I heard that it was actually Liberal who proposed an idea to avoid an armed conflict. They ended up signing the Non-Aggression Pact, right? Yeah, though as I'm sure you've noticed, there's still quite a bit of tension between the 2 countries. I wouldn't be surprised if the issue reared its head again during the trade conference. Chancellor Osborne's been a really popular figure in the capital, though. Popular enough that he seems to have a group of terrorists after him. He does seem to be in the Imperial Liberation Front's main target, doesn't he? You know, the hammer of justice that shall topple the dictator and all that? Indeed, they seem to harbor a deep-seated grudge against him. Their anger seemed a bit unusual in its intensity, didn't it? He does seem like the type who'd make a lot of enemies, especially with a face like that. Well, I'd rather not speak ill of my father's close ally, but... Come to think of it, isn't the instructor awfully late? It's well past time for homeroom to start. True, it should have started about 10 minutes ago, actually. I swear that woman. She'd better not be sleeping off another hangover back at the dormitory. Wouldn't put it past her. I wish I could say there's no way our upstanding instructor would do that, but I wouldn't be surprised.
Excuse me. I'll have you know I did no such thing. Today.
Instructor?
Good morning, instructor.
Morning, everyone! Anyway, I'll have you know I've got a good reason for being late today. And that reason is, we're going to be welcoming a new classmate today.
What?
A transfer student at this time of year?
Seriously?
All right, come on in.
Righto.
Huh?
Crow?
But isn't he a second-year student?
I'm Crow Armbrust. Starting today, I'll be joining you fine folks as a member of Class 7. It's gonna be pretty sweet, guys.
What?
What? I mean, how?
Are you sure you want to know? It's a long tale fraught with the intrigue of school politics.
I don't think I'd put it quite like that. Back in his first year, he slacked off so much that he ended up failing a few of his classes. Then he came crying to me in a panic like, "Oh, help me, Instructor Sarah, they're not gonna let me graduate." So as a special exception, he's going to be joining us for the next 3 months to pay for his laziness.
You can't be serious.
That's an even more pathetic reason than I was bracing myself for.
I think you already know that Crow was one of the trial users for the Arcus test they ran last year. So I thought he might be a good role model for you. In that sense, anyway. And don't forget, he'll also be joining us on our future field studies, too.
Nice. Looks like you saved me the trouble of having to explain it all. Anyway, let's let the good times roll. Oh, and since we're all classmates now, no need for all that sweet talking you lay on the other second years, all right?
Right.
Easier said than done, I fear.
If he was any more laid back, he'd be comatose.
Instructor, I can't help but notice you left the door open.
Wait, is there someone else too?
Huh? Are you serious?
Oh, I was hoping to catch you off guard. All right, come on in and say hello.
I thought you forgot I was out in the hall!
What?
What?
You must be joking.
Hey, aren't you?
You're the girl we met in the Nord Highlands.
Yuppers! Long time no see, guys! But I see a couple of you I don't know, so I guess I better introduce myself. I'm Millium Orion. And this here's Eric Gitlum, but we'll just call him Lammy for short.
What the hell is that? Holy crap!
It's that thing we saw at Ark's fort.
So this is that strange girl you met in the Nord Highlands.
Oh, and a little house rule before anything gets blown up. No bringing that thing out in the classroom. If he accidentally smashes a wall or blasts through the ceiling, I'm the one who's gonna get chewed out for it.
Boo! Fine. Anyway, nice to meet you guys.
Tell me you're kidding. Please?
I really wish I could.
Well, I can see we're in for some fun times these next 3 months.
I'm sure none of you need to be reminded that it was none other than Emperor Dragos who ended the War of the Lions. But did you know that historical records tell us he had amazingly few soldiers under his command? Initially, his allies numbered only a few confidants and several warriors from Nord, and while supporters rallied to him in each region, his ranks still couldn't hope to compare to the other princes' armies. Nonetheless, they continued to advance, liberating region after region, and after half a year of bloody battles, Prince Dracos met perhaps his most well-known supporter. Millium, right? Or would you happen to know the historical figure to whom I'm referring to? Sure do. Leanne Sandlot, also known as the Lance Maiden. Oh, right you are. Well done. Sandlot was the daughter of a count who ruled over a remote region, and accounts tell us she showed great martial skill from a young age. In particular, her skill with the lance was unparalleled. No records exist of her being bested in combat. The Lance Maiden also had a group of mighty warriors under her command, who fought alongside her in battle. Perhaps you'd like to illuminate us on as to the name of this famous band, Reen? The group of mighty warriors led by the Lance Maiden. That's the Eisenritter, also known as the Iron Knights. They were a band of knights said to be able to charge across the battlefield like lightning, cutting down all in their path. Correct, you've done your homework. The Wandering Prince met with the Lance Maiden one day during a prolonged conflict in a remote region of the country. After recognizing each other as reliable and trustworthy, they pledged to fight together under a united banner. With the Lance Maiden and her knights bolstering his ranks, Dracos' army swept through one region after another. In just a year, he was able to defeat the other princes and free the imperial capital, Heimdall. As an interesting footnote, the castle the Eisenritter used as their base of operations 250 years ago just so happens to be only a hop, skip, and a jump away from Laura's home in Legram. Indeed, it's known as Lohengrin Castle. It's a beautiful old building situated on the shore of Lake Abel, to the west of Legram. Oh, you've mentioned that before. Does anyone live there now? No, due to dangerous terrain there, no one goes near it. These days, it exists simply as a relic of a bygone age. The Arsate family is responsible for the care and maintenance of the castle, though. Really, only minimal work is done. Speaking of the Arsate house, wasn't one of your ancestors, the Eisenritter's second in command? Indeed, the Lance Maiden's most trusted assistant and confidant, from what I understand. The Sandlot family line ended with the death of the Lance Maiden, and it's partly because of that the Arsate's family mourns her death each year. I see. Oh, what a fascinating story. Graham, huh? Had a mission there, so I've never been able to go. Maybe I should have stopped by when I went to Breahard a while back. You'd think she'd at least try to conceal the fact that she gets sent all over the country on secret missions. I know, she totally just let it slip that she was doing something in Breahard too. Well, I suppose it's better than her being all distant and cagey around us. Okay, so tomorrow's a free day, which means that next Wednesday you'll have your usual practical exam. You'd better all bring your A game. Oh, Millium and Crow? A few must-have instructional materials you guys are going to need as part of Class 7 finally showed up. I'll hand that stuff off to you once we're done here. So I want you to come with me to the faculty lounge. Righto? Man, what a drag. Alright, homeroom's out for the day. Flee while you can. Machias, if you'll do the honors. Yes, instructor. All rise. Bow. So, what do you think? Well, I don't think we have to be on a guard around her at least. Same. Though I'd rather she kept that giant silver thing of hers hidden. I don't think she's a bad girl. I was taking a nap in the courtyard yesterday, and she came and fell asleep right next to me. What does that have to do with whether or not she's trustworthy? They looked like a couple of kittens all curled up together. Their personalities may be worlds apart, but they're both rather cat-like in their own ways. She can't be more than 12 or 13. Still practically a child. Yeah, you're right. She's so chipper all the time that it's hard to really be cold towards her. Yeah, I don't think I could bring myself to spurn her. She's got this natural charm, I think. Be that as it may, her presence here reeks of blood and iron, if you take my meaning. Well, it certainly seems that way.
As such, I'm planning on granting you a bit of additional assistance. I should have it ready for you in a few weeks' time.
It's hard to believe a girl like that could be an agent of the intelligence division. But just going off of what happened in Nord, there's not much that would make me doubt it now. And then there's that thing, our Eric Gatlum, that's always with her. She calls it Lammy, but aside from its name, we don't really know anything about it. It seems to be made from some strange material with both metallic and ceramic properties. Hard, but pliable. Agreed. It doesn't look like anything you could make even with the most cutting-edge orbital technology. When I touched it, it felt really nice and cold. Wow, so you actually touched it? It hadn't escaped my notice, but it seems strictly similar to the combat shells we fought in our practical exams. I think it's safe to assume that they share some kind of common origin. Yeah. The instructor said she was forced to accept it, though in a sense, Millium was forced on us, too. You're welcome to think what you will, but I don't trust her. Either way, she's technically our classmate now, like it or not. It may be a little early to tell whether we can trust her as a friend. but we should be able to figure out pretty quickly whether we can count on her as a member of Class 7. Huh. Well, that's a logical way of breaking it down at least. You're right. It's still pretty early to make sweeping judgments. Knowing her background would be great, but what's really important is whether we can count on her in a fight. Agreed. As students of a military academy, that's probably the most important issue. We'll just have to wait and see. Well, considering we're living all living in the same dormitory, it'd be good if we can all get along. Yeah, I wouldn't want her to think we're trying to make her feel unwelcome either. And then there's Crow. What's he like, Reen? You seem like you get along with him pretty well. I don't know if I'd put it quite like that. If I had to say, I describe him as a capricious gambling addict, way too prone to ante up for every hand. Idios help us. He sounds like the kind of miscreant one would be better off avoiding. You can count on him when the chips are down, though. He really helped me out last month when Elise went into the old schoolhouse. He's good in a fight, and pretty handy with his Argus, too. Maybe we're worrying over nothing then. Still, I'm not really sure how to connect with him, you know? Well, at least we're in separate dorms for the time being. We'll just have to see how things go. How is it that we are a whole 20 minutes into a video and I didn't even get to say my intro yet? It's so mean. I just want to do my stuff.
Right.
Anyway, hello everybody, welcome back.
Hello, Reen Schwarzer speaking.
Oh, hi there, Reen. Do you have a moment?
Toa? Well, this is a surprise. What can I do for you?
You've got a new student in your class now, right? Well, her student notebook is ready, so I figured it'd be best to get it to her as soon as possible. And since you handled it last time, would you mind coming to get it for her?
Ah, you're talking about Millium. Sure thing. I'll come get it right away. You want me to swing by the student council room then?
That'd be great. Thanks.
She sure doesn't waste any time. I should head on over to the student council room before it gets too late.
Even Toa has to interrupt me. I love you, Toa, but you just interrupted me. It was rude. Anyway, welcome back to more Trails of Cold Steel. Last time, we completed Chapter 4 as we defeated the ones who were you know, kidnapping the princess and Elise, as well as met for the first time C and the rest of the Imperial Liberation Front. This time, well, we got some things to take care of. Thankfully, it's not a free day, so we don't got anything to worry about in the way of bonding events. That's what I don't know why I couldn't think of it for some strange reason. Okay, so there's a few things we can take care of here. For one, I want to not go into the music room. I want to go into the home ec room, because if we talk to Instructor Mary, my father was persistent in his attempts to convince me to return home. He said that as the daughter of Count Atheum, I have duties to attend to, but I in turn explained to him that as an instructor, my highest priority is my devotion to my students. I probably won't be able to be quite so selfish once I marry. Wait a minute. The Atheum family is one of the best known families in the Sutherland province. I guess Instructor Mary has more to worry about than I thought. Okay, I'm trying to see if Wait, huh? Do I not have enough? Well, poop. Okay, at this point in the story, you technically can get a reward from her. You get something called the Medal of Friendship for filling out more than half the character notes. I guess I didn't do that. I guess I've missed a few character notes. Oh well. At least I can tell you about it, so that's the important part. Like, pretty much as long as I can tell you about it, you know, make sure that you do the same. Make sure you're pretty much talking to everybody. That's the important part. Okay, so Beatrix here. Reen Schwarzer. It seems as though you've been working very hard on your field studies, and even harder when you help the student council. I can hardly imagine how many people you've helped tackle their problems, all while showing compassion and honor. As an instructor here at Thor's, you could not have made me prouder. That's very kind of you, but I'm not sure I've done anything someone else in my shoes wouldn't have. To be honest, I'd say the people I've helped have let me develop as a person, so it's anything but a chore. The more you talk, the more right I know I am. I hereby present you with the Medal of Compassion. Alright, so that's for doing more than 40 quests. Miss Herschel won this last year, so you know you're in good company. While this is far from a formal reward ceremony, I do hope you'll accept. Even so, this is quite an honor. Of course I'll accept. Thank you very much. Having the ability and the will to help others is a precious thing. I do hope you'll continue to do as you grow more, or as you grow older. I don't know why I screwed that up. Yeah, so we're gonna pick up a few things, pretty much. That's for taking on some tasks. So, like here, hey, Reen, come here a sec. You know, you've got a real air confidence once you first showed up at Thor's. Really? I really didn't notice much of a difference. But maybe it's because of all the difficult opponents we've had to face over the course of the year. Yeah, I've heard you've been through a lot with those field studies or whatever. I'm gonna give you this to someone, so I figure it might as well be you. Okay, so we get a Medal of Valor. That is for defeating more than over more than 100 enemies. Pretty much putting 100 enemies into our battle notes. And then, okay, we need to go to the Academy ground, which actually, there's a character note we are gonna get here. That's Paula, that's Eustace, there's Emily. There she is. Yeah, this is a character note, so maybe this is enough for Mary? I don't know what I was doing there, but maybe this is enough? Yes, okay, so literally we just needed one more character note. That is so funny. I was literally missing a singular character note. That's crazy. But with this, she gives us the Medal of Friendship. Alright, so now we need to go back to the Academy Field, because near the Academy Field's entrance, we'll find Celine. And we can give her some fresh milk. Alright, next, obviously, we need to go to George. But if we do, where in the world? There he is. Alright. Just gonna get through this. Let's go to Master Quartz, and let's buy Pandora. Alright, do we have any? Well, we've only got 443, so we can hold off on that for now. Next up, we need to go to the library. Okay, so we just need to... Huh? Oh, there's a whole new set, okay. Okay. So there's a whole other section we can now read, which will add that to our book notes. Very, very good. And now we need to go to the Student Union. As if we go to the campus store here, we can purchase Imperial Chronicle issue 6. And then we need to go to the fishing club, if I can find it, because I never can keep track of it. That's the research club, photography club. Ah, Imperial Fishing Club. and go ahead and talk to Kenneth. Oh, you're a black angler now. I'm impressed you've earned the same title as me in such a short time. Should have expected that from a fishing pro like you, though. I'm going to need to fish even harder so you don't overtake me. I can't say it's a bad feeling to be so slightly regarded or highly regarded. It took me a while to get the hang of it, but now I feel like I've gotten really hooked on fishing. You know, it's taking hold when you start with the fishing puns. You need to enjoy these things. And now that you're a black angler, I can trade you some really nice stuff. Keep it up. Keep up the pace, Reen. I'm so proud of you. Thanks. I won't let you down. Alright, so we can go ahead and trade for the Landlord Star, which will be a new fishing rod for us. Okay, yeah. So I need to make sure we trade for these as well. We're gonna want to grab these and you. Okay, that should be it there then. All right. Well, excuse me. Let's go ahead and enter the student council room. Well, Toa said she wanted me to come to the student council room.
The door's open. Come on in.
Sorry if I disturbed you.
Oh, Reen. Not at all. Sorry for making you come all the way out here.
Don't worry about it. It's class business anyway. That's quite the spread you've got on your desk there. Is it just me, or does your workload only ever seem to increase?
I've got a little extra going on right now that's keeping me a little busier than normal. Anyway, this is Millium's notebook. Crow's already got one, along with the added pages on the Arcus units you all have, so she's the last one who needs it.
All right, I'll be sure to pass this on to Millium next time I see her. Actually, if you don't mind my asking, how much do you know about why she's here at the Academy?
All I know is that she came with a recommendation from the Army's Intelligence Division, really. You know those combat shells you fight in your practical exams? They're being used with the Emperor's authorization. Apparently, it's something similar for Millium. You can't deny her admission if the Emperor's pushing it through.
This goes all the way up to His Majesty?
Seems like it. The Chancellor was the one who set up both the Intelligence Division and the Railway Military Police. But neither of those organizations could have been established without His Majesty's consent. That's what's unusual. Anyway, because of that, the Academy can't really turn down a direct referral with that kind of backing.
So that's how it is. But even accounting for that, I never would have expected Crow to be transferred into our class too.
Yeah. I was just as shocked as you when I found out. I knew he was a habitual class cutter, but I always figured he at least had enough credits to graduate. Oh, I feel like a failure as student council president for not noticing. Maybe even a failure as a friend.
Whoa there! I think you're being a little hard on yourself. What about Angelica? Does she have enough credits to graduate?
Angie at least makes sure to attend the classes she needs for graduation. Apparently, Crow not only hadn't attended enough class units, he also didn't turn in some essential assignments. But as long as he's active and engaged with his Class 7 work over the next couple months, he'll be able to graduate.
Ah. Still, I get the distinct feeling this 1-2 punch of transfer students wasn't just a happy coincidence. Am I right?
Well, yeah. The principal thought placing Crow in Class 7 might be beneficial for the rest of you, too. His grades might be a sorry sight, but he really knows how to get things done when he wants to. Did you know he was responsible for all of the event planning at last year's Academy Festival?
Crow did that? Voluntarily?
It might be kind of awkward having a second-year student in your class, but I hope you guys will all get along. That goes for Millium too, of course. She might have an unusual background, but at the end of the day, she's still a 13-year-old girl.
Yeah, I get what you mean. So she really is 13 then?
Yeah, she scored really well on her entrance exam though, so think she can handle the curriculum fine. She might be small, but she can roll up her sleeves with the best of them.
Now, where have I heard of someone like that before? Oh, sorry. Looks like I've got a call coming in.
Go ahead and answer. I don't mind. I wouldn't want you to miss anything important.
All right. Excuse me then. Hello, Reen Schwarzer speaking.
Hello, Reen. It's your favorite instructor here. Are you still on the academy grounds by any chance?
As much as it pains me to say it, I am.
No need to sound so suspicious. It's just that after I gave Millium all the things I had for her, she just took off somewhere. You know how she tends to be kind of a mischief maker. So could you find her and drag her back to the dorms for me?
All right. I can only imagine what would happen if she were to flash that silver thing of hers around on the academy grounds again.
Yeah, I'd really rather avoid a repeat of yesterday. Anyway, I leave it in your capable hands, brave leader of Class 7. Mwah!
Wait a second. When did I become the...
She really does trust you. Anyway, I'll let you go then. Are you still up for helping me with a few requests tomorrow?
Of course. I'll be around. Still, I know you've got a full slate and all, but try not to overwork yourself. And if there's anything else I can do to make life a little easier for you, don't hesitate to ask.
Sure. And thanks.
Alright, I guess I better start looking for Millium. But where do I even start? She could be almost anywhere. I should probably ask a couple of the others for help. I doubt I'll accomplish much just checking places at random. Come to think of it, I haven't gotten Crow's number yet either. I think 2 other classmates will be enough for this, though I should remember to ask him when I get the chance. Alright, well... I guess we'll do... we'll go for Lisa and Emma. Alright, I think I get what you want us to do. It definitely doesn't seem like a good idea to let her roam around on her own. I suppose so much of what seems normal to us must feel so new to her. I'll bet she couldn't help but take off exploring. Yeah, I think you're right. I doubt she's left the academy grounds yet, though, so we should be able to find her. I'll just have to think, if I were new here, what would seem the most interesting? Then check all those places. Alright then. Let's go and bring her back to the dormitory. Alright, let's do it. So, starting off, I think we'll go ahead and check the engineering building. Whoa! This is the orbital bike everyone was talking about? I want to try it. You'll need some more fine-tuning before you'll be able to do that. You do have the option of riding alongside me, however. I'm always willing to take cute little ladies like you for a ride. Really? I kind of want to have a race, though. Want to see if Lammy's faster than your bike? I don't know what this Lammy is, but it takes some guts to challenge me to a race. Now I'm really starting to take a liking to you. It didn't take long for those two to hit it off. Have you ever known Angelica to not hit it off with a girl? Oh, hey there, what's up? Truth is... No way, there's still plenty I want to do. If that's how you want to play it, then I'm not gonna let you catch me. Our race is gonna have to wait. Very well, I look forward to seeing you around again. For sure, catch you later. Wait up, Millium. Off she goes. You could have at least pretended to try to catch her, Angelica. Reen, sweetie, surely you've realized that I'm always side with my lovely ladies. I have to say though, she's even more peculiar than I'd heard. Yeah, I'd really like to see this Lammy she keeps talking about too. tell her that she's always welcome here for us, will you? All right. Okay, let's go search somewhere else. All right. We need to go searching a few other places. Let's see. Okay. Looks like we need to go to the gymnasium. More specifically... Wow, look at all that water. That's gonna be refreshing. I kinda wanna take a dip. Phew, we finally found you. Oh, hey, Reem. Hey, do you know if I can take swimming lessons while I'm here? I can't think of a reason why you wouldn't. Has Instructor Sarah given you your school swimsuit yet? Nah, but all I got today was my uniform. She told me I'd get it tomorrow. I can't wait though. I wish I could go swimming right now. Remember, Millium, this is an academy, not a playground. You guys think too much. Besides, all this pool talk really makes me want to go for a swim. Oh, I know. Millium? Ta-da! I can wear this. It's totally waterproof and dries in no time. Now it's no problem if I get wet. Hold up, Millium. On your mark, get set, go! Millium, are you okay? Haha, that was way too fun. Hop on in, the water's nice and cool. She just doesn't care, does she? Well, at least she's safe. We should go get her. Huh? Where'd Millium go? She timed her escape perfectly. She was heading towards the girls' locker room, so you probably just missed her. She must have run because she didn't want us to haul her back to the dorm. Well, there's nothing we can do except keep chasing after her. Alright. Next place we need to go to is the Academy Field. I haven't done this in forever. Onward, mighty steed, full speed ahead. Get down this instant. That voice couldn't mean anything but trouble. Oh, hey everybody. Are you still chasing me? What in the world are you up to? It's been so long since we were horse riding in Nord, I thought I'd give it another shot. This is so fun. It's totally different than running around on Lammy. Would someone please escort her far, far away from the stables? Why'd you have to be so stubborn, Eustace? You must get that from your dad. I'm not even going to dignify that with a response. And how would you know what my father's personality is like to begin with? Wow, Millium managed to throw Eustace for a loop there. What's with this girl? Who cares? I'm on the horse now. Time to ride. To the highway. Hi-ho! Horsey, away! Get your hands off the reins at once. Yeah, let's go! Millium, wait! You little... That was the best! We should totally do it again sometime. Are you okay? I'm fine. That girl doesn't have a lick of sense. She has enough energy to power her own factory. Hopefully she'll slow down by the time we catch up to her. Time to start looking again. Alrighty. Well, next place we need to go to...
Wowee! There's so much cool stuff here! So this is Thor's military academy, huh? I think I'm gonna like it here. Ooh, I wonder what the view from the rooftop's like. Huh?
I should have guessed you'd be here. Hi guys. Did you come looking for me again? Don't give me the hi you guys. Honestly, we've been roaming all over the school grounds trying to catch you. I think it's about time you came back to the dormitory with us, Millium. Sure thing. After the chase you led us on, you're just giving up that easily? Well, I've had seen enough for one day. Tomorrow's a free day, so that's when I can really start exploring. You're going to do the same thing tomorrow? She's sure a lively girl. Yeah, let's put it like that. All right, let's get her back to the dorms before she changes her mind. Yes, I think that's probably for the best. Wowzers, that was so much fun. This town's got a nice feel to it too. I think I'm gonna like it here. Wow, I wonder where I should go tomorrow. Well, I'm glad someone's having fun. Though, maybe you could spare a thought for the people who've been running all over the school grounds looking for you. Well, that's Millium for you. Oh yeah, we should exchange Arcus numbers, Millium. We need to be able to reach you quickly if there's ever an emergency. Sure thing. My number is, Tell everyone else when you get back to the dorms, okay? Of course. Yay! Oh yeah, I should try calling Lecter and Claire later. I bet they'll be surprised. She really doesn't seem like a typical 13-year-old girl for the most part. She really does seem. I keep screwing up these lines, I tell you. It's still hard to believe that she's actually with the intelligence division. Say, what happened to that big thing that's always tagging along with you? Huh? You mean Lammy? He's right here. What? Come on out. Millium, don't call him out here or you'll... Whoa, what's that? It's like a huge silver doll. This is so cool. Is it yours? Awesome. He sure is, isn't he? I swear. Looks like we've got our work cut out for us taking care of Millium. If she's going to be living at the academy, I need to find some way to drill some common sense into her.
Hey guys, welcome back.
Welcome back, everyone.
Just been making myself at home here.
Crow?
What are you doing in our dormitory?
Well, I am a member of Class 7 now, so I've been given the go-ahead to move into this dorm now.
What?
That seems awfully sudden.
But man, Sharon sure makes some amazing coffee. If I'd had a cup of that, I would have been banging down the door to join Class 7 months ago.
You flatter me, Master Crow. Would you like me to bring some of the cakes I baked earlier as well?
Do you even need to ask? Anyway, sorry it kind of came out of nowhere, but it's good to be here.
Looks like he's already made himself at home.
Sharon didn't seem to miss a beat either.
So you're gonna be living here too, huh?
Yep, us newcomers have to stick together, right? I just finished hauling all my stuff over from my old dorm. Looks like I ended up in the room right across from yours, Reen.
I see. I can already see things getting a lot more lively around here.
Ooh, man, moving all those things really tired me out. I was hoping I could just stow all my junk in my old room, but Toa wouldn't let me.
Well, of course she wouldn't.
You must be pretty exhausted. Well, I suppose now's as good a time as any to officially welcome you to the Class 7 dormitory.
The pleasure's mine. And seriously, you don't have to make a big deal out of it. Come on, loosen up a little. We're classmates now. Just treat me like one of the gang and we're golden.
You sure about that? Alright, one of the gang it is. Feels weird to think of you that way after all this time, though.
I don't know if I could loosen up as much as you'd like, but I'll try.
No need to force yourself, Miss Class President. As long as you're comfortable, so am I. Oh, and if you guys don't mind, I want to get in on the action when you explore the old schoolhouse tomorrow. Gotta get back in the groove with my Arcus again, after all.
Huh? A schoolhouse? Who'd want to go to school on their day off?
Well, we've got this special schoolhouse here.
Whoa, really? That sounds kind of cool. I want to come too.
How did I know you were going to say that? Didn't I just get done telling you how dangerous it is?
Oh, you don't have to worry about me. As long as I've got Lammy, it'll be easy peasy. And if you didn't take me with you, I'd just break down the door and come after you.
I wouldn't really put it past her either.
All right. Have it your way. I'll be sure to let you and Crow know when I'm planning on heading into the old schoolhouse tomorrow. But don't just go wandering in there on your own without us, all right?
Yes, sir! Oh, I can't wait to see what it's like down there! So exciting! I might not even be able to sleep tonight!
It's a labyrinth full of monsters here, not a theme park.
Looks like I better give my pistols a little TLC tonight.
And that concludes my overview of the next field study schedule. How are things coming along on your end, Instructor Valentine? Well, I've contacted all the relevant authorities, and I've also considered the group's placements of our 2 transfer students. Excellent. Then let me ask you once more. Are you both certain you're in favor of going forward with this? I do feel like it may be a bit early for them, but I see no reason not to. As students here, they're going to have to face it sooner or later. I am in full support. Furthermore, I've already secured the Lieutenant General's permission to proceed. Very well then. We will continue as planned. This may be a difficult reality for the students of Class 7 to face. But I can only hope that grappling with it now will help guide them down the right path. Chapter 5: Signs and Omens. Alright, looks like we have our tasks this time. We have Old Schoolhouse Mystery 5 as usual. Side-by-side car. Looks like it's a message or a thing from George and Angelica. And Thor's 7 Mysteries. Looks like there's quite a few today. Toa seemed pretty swamped when I saw her too. Not sure if it is that's keeping her so busy, but I want to do what I can to lighten the burden. And there's the old schoolhouse too. I'll have to free up some time for that. I guess we'll just have to see what turns out this month. I promised to tell Crow and Millium when I was going, so I'll have to give them a call when I'm ready to head in. Oh, are you leaving early today? Yeah, I was just about to head out. Do take care then. The sky is looking a little ominous today, so I'd suggest taking an umbrella. You sure? It seems like another boiling summer day to me. Perhaps it is right now, but I have a hunch it won't last the day. Either way, I pray you'll have another fruitful day. Thanks, Sharon. I'll see you later then. Special Ops faceplate. What is this Special Ops? I need to see this. Hold on. I'm gonna equip, or not equip. Status. Maybe no. Maybe it is equip. Yeah, costumes. Okay, hold on. What? I'm so confused. What was I just given? I don't know where it is. No. Okay, so it definitely wasn't something here. so I'm not entirely sure where it is. Yeah, I'm completely unsure on what this is exactly. Anyway, well, I guess with that, I think we're gonna end things here. Next time on The Legend of Heroes Trails of Cold Steel, we start our free day with the usual. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. If you liked this video, make sure you give it a like, trips out a ton. Make sure to subscribe if you have not already. And I will see you guys all later.